Good morning, everyone. Okay, so already been busy morning. My kitchen is an absolute mess. The floor is an absolute mess. I've got tons of product to put into buckets. I've got a few outside projects to get done. I've got some stuff to do in here, but I wanted to kind of show you what I'm doing right this second. So I made two of these boxes of Velveeta and cheese. Remember, I gave 35 cents a piece for them. Let me see. Can I cover both of the ones? Yay, look. That's what I gave for them. So I made both of them, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I actually ate just a little bit, because I was hungry. Now, for the chickens, I took the starchy water from my pasta. I have instant oatmeal and instant potatoes in here, so I made a fun little treat for them by using the starchy water and the potatoes and the instant oatmeal. Now, I do have plans for this macaroni and cheese, and we'll get to that in just a minute. So let's go see if the girls like this stuff. Huh, I can't get it to sit there. There we go. So this is instant potatoes, instant oatmeal made with starchy pasta water. I mean, what a great treat. Some extra calories, some extra fun. I did save a little bit back for the girls that don't come back here, and I'm trying to reroute them for their eating so that way I can get my garden planted. That's another thing we've got to get going on here. So let's go back to the kitchen. Okay, so our first recipe with our macaroni and cheese will be a chicken cold pasta salad. This is the white meat of the chicken that I cut off from the two chickens I cooked the other day. So I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to use mayonnaise, onion, pineapple, cilantro, my macaroni and cheese, and some seasonings, and I'm going to take you through that process. But right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop this very fine, put my macaroni together, and I'll take you through it. Hold one moment, please. Okay, so I hand broke my chicken apart by hand, so that way if I missed any bone or gristle, I would catch it before I make this pasta salad. Now, I didn't find any, so apparently I did really good when I tore my chickens apart the other day. Okay, so what I have here, I have onion, pineapple, celery, which I forgot to mention, one jalapeno, and some cilantro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my macaroni and cheese, put that in there, and then start the process. I'm going to need 2 hands for that, and I don't have anything set up yet, but I'll set that up on my way. Okay, so I hope this doesn't fall off. You're on the bottom of a bowl. Okay, so I'm going to get some of my macaroni and cheese in here. And I just want to leave enough for my second recipe. Okay? We'll do that in another video. So here we are. We've got our Velveeta shells and cheese, our chicken, and now we're going to put everything else in here. I'm going to toss it in, get it all in there. Oops. It's too bad my dogs don't really like onions. They can clean the floor up. Okay. So, hold one moment. Okay. So, I'm going to start working that in together. Now, you got to loosen up that macaroni and cheese, but the pineapple's juice will make that happen a lot easier. So once you get that pineapple in there, you can, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see that it opens up that macaroni. Bring that chicken from the bottom, obviously stir everything really well. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks absolutely fantastic. Actually, that piece of chicken is way too big. Let's go ahead and tear that up. Hey, I'm not perfect. I just try to keep us fed. Okay, so I'm going to keep stirring that up. Okay, so now it's time for the mayonnaise. So I am going to start off, I always start off with just a little, and I never hardly put enough in there, and I always regret it later, but I'm going to try to put just the right amount in this time. We'll see. Okay, it's looking pretty good, mixing pretty well. What I'm going to do is use some of this seasoning here, and it's going to be amazing because it's going to give it that citrus flavor that you look for when you make your guacamole. It's got that citrus flavor of the lime, and then of course hatch chilies, so on and so forth. Even though it's a guacamole one, it's going to work in here. Just like I used the salsa one in the oh, what did I make? The stuffed mushrooms. I'm telling you, these seasoned packets come in handy for all kinds of dishes, and if you only use half of it once, then you're good to go. So actually, this is looking really, really good. It probably could use a little more mayonnaise. I'm pretty sure that I will be told that it needs more mayonnaise. So you know what? That's it. I ain't putting any more in there. Now, something I probably should have done is put like a red bell pepper in there just to give it some flavor, a little more flavor, a little more color. But today we're going really basic. So this is our basic chicken pasta salad. Put it in the fridge, pull it out, use it as a side dish, use it as a full meal. This is one of those things you could put into a tomato, or you could put into, a little round of cantaloupe and eat it from the outside in and just make it really fabulous. So that is my one recipe for the day with cooked chicken I got on discount, macaroni and cheese I got for 35 cents a box. I still haven't used it all because I have another recipe to do. And there you go. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance.